Hello, YouTube. Old Rusty here again today. We're here to hopefully put a wrap on cooked meat. Because, well, I've been working on it still. Your cooked chicken, cooked pork chop, cooked beef, cooked mutton, obviously the best. And then, of course, rabbit. So, again, in the world of Minecraft, you have many ways of getting food. Some people choose the lesser path of golden carrots. Golden carrots are bad. They're high in saturation. They're high in hunger. And more importantly, they're not cooked. You are eating carrots plated in gold that you're likely outsourcing from ticking nether portals, summoning undead abomination into our world. Just so that you could go and eat golden carrots. Golden carrots are bad. And they're not even vegan friendly. So, I've been playing more around with this little design farm here. So, my rabbit farm. This is nothing like my rabbit farm. Again, I'm not recycling old content to find new uses. That's what other YouTubers do. I would never do that. Ever, ever, ever. Now, let's get back into this. So, same setup. Snow golems. This is 21 blocks wide. Well, the grass is 7 there, specifically. It gets a little complicated here. So, center, zombie piglin, count out 7 grass blocks, set netherrack, light it on fire. Stretch it out, 21 blocks, and then put a snowman in every other spot. Item collection, down underneath. Again, not a big deal. And this is how you get your items out. Only thing I've done here is make sure that your center is magma, just so that if any of those little shorter critters try and jump in there to avoid your flaming snowballs of death, well, we still got them covered. So this is in a plains biome. You could also build this in a birch forest, and I ran it for 1 hour. And I got about 4.5 stacks of cooked mutton, 4.5 stacks of cooked pork chop, 3 3/4 stacks of cooked beef, 2 stacks of cooked chicken, and then some feathers, some leather, and some wool. That is 4, 8, 11, 12, 13. That's about 15 stacks of cooked meat in 1 hour. I broke it. My bad. In exactly 1 hour. 15 stacks of a wide variety of foods to accommodate your chicken, your pork chop, your cooked beef, or your cooked mutton needs. And it's a lot. We're not talking like, Mushroom Farm cooked beef levels here. That's like 22 an hour. This is for one module. You could put multiple modules down. You got to obviously watch the distance here a little bit. You need to have your next one be 16 blocks away from your snow golems. But you could just go up 16 blocks and then stand in the middle. There's a lot of option here for expansion. But this all started because, well, I'm going to be honest. I wanted cooked chicken. Like, I wanted to free-range cooked chicken, and I figured it out. And it's actually pretty good. I got to 3.5 stacks an hour of free-range chicken. I also got pork chops at the same time. Because I've discovered some secrets when it comes to mob spawning for passive mobs that I was unaware of. So whenever the game goes and spawns, all of these wonderful overworld critters we're after, besides the rabbit, we'll come back to rabbits, above the grass, the game is looking for there to be 2 air blocks. Now how it defines air blocks is kind of interesting. Like, if I go and put a glass block 1 block above, or lava, it still says that's fine because I have my 1 block of grass. If I have skulk on top of that block of glass and then lava above it, like my mutton or my cooked steak farm, again, the game will spawn them in. But it'll also let you spawn 2 high mobs in glass because it considers it transparent. And for some reason, it also considers slabs to be transparent. To an extent, in the sense that it will attempt to spawn, but then after the spawn attempt is made, it will count the slab as a solid. Which means that if that slab hits the goes and intersects the hitbox of, I don't know, say a donkey or horse in a plains meadows biome, That donkey and horse are 1.6 blocks high. And if I put this here, well, this only goes up to 1.5. Which means that all my donkeys and horses that would spawn in here with their high health and wouldn't really take forever to burn to death, because fire doesn't do a lot of damage, it just builds up over time, well, then that would hurt things. But by sticking that one slab there, the only thing I get to spawn in here is chicken, pork chops, beef, and sheep. And I get 15 stacks an hour of basically covering everything except the little rabbits, which they're fun to farm, but let's be honest, they're kind of bad. I think that if you're looking for overall rates, this is the Old Rusty's Flaming Snowball Master Griller. There's no looting. All right, granted, there's a lot going on here as far as, you know, there's rails involved. Sure, you got to worry about snowmen, but why wouldn't you just watch this all day? It's funny. Now, right now I have mob spawning turned off. We're going to turn it back on. Grab myself my friendly telescope because I threw it out earlier. And we're just going to wait a second. Because I want you to see that despite that slab being there, for some reason, stuff still spawns. It will eventually. Ah, the joys of the passive mob spawning. There we go. We have sheep underneath slabs. Because sheep are 1.3 tall. And they run around and burn. Oh, look. There's a little pig. Yep. There's another one. And they'll just keep coming. Now, chickens are my favorite in here. Well, because they really don't last long. They only have 4 health. Only slightly better than rabbits. But, see? And then... Yep. Cooked. Now, the cows will come along in a minute. There are, of course, no rabbits in a plains biome. Or a birch forest. Now, I discovered this little mechanic with the slab because I was actually looking to do chickens. And it turns out that if you go and, let's say I just want cooked chicken, go to a birch forest. They have a 25% chance of spawning over there. Same setup. Move this down one. Now the only thing that's going to spawn is going to be chickens and pigs. And you will make 3.5 stacks of chicken an hour. And about 5 stacks of pork chops. That's pretty good. You take the same design here. Have it be 1 block down instead of up here. Go to a cherry grove biome. And a cherry grove biome, 10 out of the 12 spawn attempts that come through are going to be pork. And then they're going to get roasted. I ran an hour-long test. 12 stacks an hour of pork chops. Arguably the best food in the game that people go to crazy links for in Hoglands, and you have to worry about getting attacked in the nether, finding the right biome. Oh, I broke it. Oh, well. Finding the right biome in the nether, running around, or you can go to a cherry grove biome and build the same thing and get 12. Is it like game-breaking rates? No. But it's a lot. Ah. What if you want cooked beef? Should I build this? No. Go to a mushroom island. Do the skulk on top of do the skulk vein on top of mycelium with lava video I did. What about mutton? This is a decent amount of mutton. If you're has some food snobby, I keep breaking my farm. If you're some food snobby that just wants to eat mutton all the time, build the mutton farm with skulk and zoglins. Oh no. Well, that's broken. So, as a general cook and farm in a plains or a birch forest with some slabs, you're hard-pressed to do better than this. You're going to make a lot of beef an hour. And again, it's just, you don't want to let this go too wide, because as that zoglin's rolling around, snow golems get attracted to the closest thing it can. So you want to make sure that if you build another module over there, or up there, then it's 16 blocks away, so this snow golem won't get latched onto it. You want it to be shooting snowballs at the one running back and forth. But again, That's a lot of cooked beef from all the sources but rabbit. If you want rabbit, go to a flower forest. Build this same setup. It's going to get you 4.5 stacks an hour, plus a lot of rabbit hide. You want chicken, and you'll, of course, get pork chops with that as well. Go to a birch forest. Move it down half a block. You want beef or mutton? Go build my combo skulk, baby zoglin. Nope. Go build my skulk, baby zoglin on top of lava, and you'll get plenty of that. We've got you covered for rabbit. We've got you covered for mutton. We've got you covered for beef, for pork chops, and chicken. You can get 4 of these in one. Now, I will point out there is one biome in the game where all these animals overlap, and that is a taiga. Rabbits have a very small chance of spawning. I built this and ran it. The rates were absolutely terrible. Foxes have 20 health in Bedrock, and it takes them a while, twice as long to die as that cow, and all it drops you is, well, random stuff it may or may not have spawned with. So if you really want cooked rabbit, just go to a flower forest. It's fine. Everything is fine. If you want the rest, and you just want it all in one, go to a plains or go to a birch forest. If you want to be more, shall we say, discriminatory in our meat selection, because we are certain aficionados. Aficionados? You know what? I just said avocado. I can't even pronounce it today. It's delicious. I'm a snob. You want chicken? Birch forest. You want pork chops? Forget hoglins. Go to a cherry grove. Cooked beef? Well, you know what? Mushroom steak is the best, isn't it? Cooked mutton, of course, the meadows. They're our friends. Burn them alive. And rabbits. Sweet, sweet flower forests. Or cold beaches. Build this farm. Or build my other one. And have all the cooked meat in the world that you could want. Forget carrots. They're garbage. Forget wheat. Beetroots. If you're eating beetroots, honestly, I kind of respect you. Like, it is so bad that you're making a point. Kind of sticking it to everybody at the end. I can get on board with beetroots. That's okay. Carrots? Absolutely not. They're garbage. They're not even worthy of a rabbit. Forget that. Go with the meat. Oh, you want seafood, you say. Well, I don't. Why are you eating seafood? This is Minecraft, not Swimcraft, not Watercraft. It's ground. You want to eat something out of the nether? Go eat rotten flesh. That's what you deserve if you eat golden carrots. You know who I'm talking about. You know which server. Encino. Golden carrots. That's all it ever is there. Golden carrots. Rant over with. So, ha! Get creative with your meat farms. And get a little ridiculous. Old Rusty out.